Okay, I just wanted to make sure that we were good. So I know I still have a busy background. I am going to get either a backdrop or I'm going to start filming in my daughter's room once I paint it, which will be really soon. But I wanted to talk briefly about how I prepare for my pain-free birth. It wasn't super intentional to have a pain-free birth since I had experienced pain before, but I knew it was possible to not have, like, I didn't have to suffer through labor, because stuff can hurt and you don't have to suffer. Like, you could stub your toe and like deal with the pain, or you could stuff and you'd be in agony about how you just stub your toe. Either way, you stub your toe. Like, you can move on faster if you don't choose to suffer. So I kind of had that mindset, but I think I was just so excited. I fully embraced every single part of labor and birth. Even though I had 3 weeks of prodromal labor, like that, I was just like, okay, like, let's have the baby now. Like, whenever it's real labor, like, yay. Sorry, that's the little fridge. But I really think a big part of it was knowing that every single one of these contractions was going to bring me closer to my baby. And knowing that the contractions are going to happen. Like, they're going to happen. You can run from them, or you can embrace them. You can lean into them. I like to think about it. This might not work for everybody because not everyone has been bodyboarding or like swimming with waves. So some people haven't even seen the beach, which is like crazy to me. But when you are at the beach, if there's waves and you want to get to the other side of a wave, if you try to swim on top, you're going to kind of fight it a little bit more and it's going to be a lot harder. But if you just like swim through it and get to the other side of the wave, it's a lot easier. I feel like that really applies to labor too. But it was also a lot of mental work before birth, before labor. There was really a lot of preparing and also kind of peeling back the different things that I thought about birth, because I did get my doula certification in between pregnancies. So I really had a lot of time to reflect on the beliefs about birth that I had before and really dive into the different kinds of labors and births that there are. And not everyone wants to do that. So I do offer one-on-one coaching about releasing the fears and also moving into a state of gratitude throughout labor, pregnancy, and birth, because like pregnancy can be super hard. And I know that I was super blessed to have like a lot of easy moments in my pregnancies. I did have some hard ones with, I guess I didn't mention this in the birth story before, but I had some hard moments in the beginning of my pregnancy. But there's just a lot of surrendering in parenthood, period. But in labor, it's just constant surrender because it's stuff that's happening. And you can just kind of let it wash over you, or you can fight it and be in resistance. And when you're in resistance, you're going to get a lot more pain. There's going to be more fear. And when you have that fear, that's when you're really going to have a hard time. You're going to have the suffering. And you don't have to suffer. Like, even if it hurts, which is okay. Like, it's a normal part of physiological birth. Like, it's okay and it's normal and it's healthy for it to hurt. And if you experience a pain-free birth, then that's fantastic. But you can experience a suffering-free birth, even if it hurts. So I'm here to help teach people about that. Sorry, I got a couple hairs that I was shedding, and I'm not going to leave them on the floor in my husband's workshop. Yeah, but my channel is going to have different points about how to deal with different things in pregnancy, in labor, in parenthood, and just like in womanhood, period, like just personhood, about getting your confidence back and just some wholesome stuff. I might one day start editing a little bit more, but really I feel like I'm going to do more of like a vlog style, talking to you personally, really authentic kind of channel, because that's just what feels real to me. I did that a long time ago. Before I got married, when we were in Utah, I had a whole bunch of vlogs, and if you find them, then I give you points. There's some interesting stuff on the internet. But I just feel like that's what's authentic to me, and I feel like that's how we're really going to connect. So if there's something that you want to learn about with pregnancy or birth and you want me to make a video about it, I would love to hear your feedback. And if you put it in the comments, I will definitely make a video about it, because I could talk about birth and pregnancy and labor and parenthood until I'm blue in the face. So if you need to learn something, then I will give you my take on it. I will show you the research and hopefully help you out. Anyways, I hope you have a fabulous day.